EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Game one of 272 this regular season. The Thursday night opener, the kickoff game. And the National Football League season begins anew. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll let this go for Pickens. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. And the Browns are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing now from the gun. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cleveland. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Back to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Browns have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And you talk about the perfect first quarter. The offense has been doing their job. Now the defense joins the scoring party. Both sides of the ball contributing to the scoreboard.
Yeah, and this is what every coach dreams about, Mike, the opportunity to play complementary football. The offense comes out, they do their part. Now the defense is getting to the scoring mix. When both sides can complement one another and contribute and impact the game to this level, man, that is a recipe for success.
Jones now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now faking the give. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They put Pickens in motion. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. The Browns have it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. To the air now on 1st and 10. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs. But he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They put Pickens in motion. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. Here's a designed run. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
That's quickly to Freiermuth on the RPO. A gain of 16 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So, 1 quarter in the books. Second and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And off the deflection. It is taken in.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. They put Pickens in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Steelers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this is a guy that you do not want to have to tackle in space. I mean, the footwork, the agility, the ability to go side to side and then still have the burst and explosiveness to pick up big yards. I mean, this guy is a handful.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Going deep downfield for Judy. And he will score. Touchdown, Browns. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the left. The defense not biting. They stay at home, stop the quarterback. No gain on the play. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a handoff, running right. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. They put Pickens in motion. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And a fair catch taken in at his own 2. Not the best of choices there.
At their own 3-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to get himself upfield, and he cannot do it. Knocked back at the 2-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Second and 11. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
On third down, we'll try to get it on the ground.
The running back on the option. Tackle made at his own 9-yard line. A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
The Browns getting their punting team out there, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jones now on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. They'll motion over Metcalf. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. The throw is going to be caught to the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That is caught, and he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cleveland. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1.
Makes the score from 35. Steelers 14.
Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This gonna be returned from right around the goal line. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He keeps it himself. I fumbled the football. And the defense has it. Well, sometimes the offense tries to make a little too much happen, try to pitch it around, get an extra few yards, except they lose the ball, and the defense will take over.
Mike, you're exactly right. That is what happened here. That's just a prime example of a player just doing a little too much. Just secure the ball, get as many yards as you can, and make sure your team ends up still possessing the ball.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Steelers.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now this time he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And this is caught! Wow, the decision to go pays off! Touchdown, Steelers! On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. And the Steelers back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Right back to him on 1st down. A 1st down there. Gain of 14 yards.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a give up the middle. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. It's in 3rd and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Kevin Stefanski going to turn to his field goal unit. This will be from 47 yards. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From a yard deep, now on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They put Wilson in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He finds Austin with the grab. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Now, faking the... Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Ah, the ball's out, and this is taken in by the defense.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, take it in. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now a run on 1st down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This from 30 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Browns will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he's going to get the 2-point conversion there. So bring it down to a 14-point deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
ground, a first down run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
They'll send him over to the left. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the Steelers' 31-yard line.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So it's a win for the Browns. They get the season off on the right foot. The winners in the NFL kickoff game, the Thursday night opener of this regular season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind